Hello everyone, my name is Metroxix, and today we're going to talk about Orisa, the new Overwatch character that's currently in the PTR right now. She is, I guess, to start off, she is supposed to be, I guess, this Reinhardt killer, but playing her, and you'll see footage of her, and I'm just learning her right here on the screen, playing her, right, she more feels like both a Reinhardt killer to noob Reinhardt players, but a Reinhardt synergizer to experienced Reinhardt players. And what do I mean? Well, her left click is her gun, obviously, but her right click has like this kind of graviton surge that it's like a mini graviton surge type of thing, which is what the Tobelstein is used for. That's what the Tobelstein, that little girl, I forget her name right now, the one who built Orisa, that's what she needed it for. So it shoots out mini graviton surges, and what that means is for professional Reinhardt players like myself and Terradin and a lot of other great people out there, is if you have an ultimate, all she needs to do is group them up for a second, and you can just hammer down on them, and then the rest of your team can just wail on them, including her. So she, to an experienced Reinhardt player and to experienced Zarya players and other tanks, she is more of a synergizer, but she is definitely an anchor tank like Rein. She holds her own quite well. She even holds her own against Bastion quite well, which is surprising because Bastion's like really overpowered right now. But Jeff did say he played a lot of Overwatch, and he's gonna be addressing Bastion soon. But for the newcomers, right, that come into this game and they want to play a strong character, let's just say they pick up Reinhardt, they're gonna feel trashed. They're gonna be like, well, Reinhardt's weak, Reinhardt's not OP, you know, I was misled, Reinhardt was supposed to be the end-all be-all tank, but that's not the case. It's the same thing that goes when you're trying to deal with a Reinhardt versus Bastion. To be good at Reinhardt against Bastion, and you're all alone, and like what I mean by this is like Bastion's just singling you out, right? What I normally would do, and I don't put enough gameplay for it to show it, but I'm trying to get better at doing that, but my current situation and all the noise around me, I don't really feel comfortable with all the noise doing those recordings. But you usually go full in, shield up, you walk up to a Bastion, and then you charge him. If you can manage to do it successfully, well, Bastion's dead, which is kind of like the equivalent of a reflector, Genji reflection, but harder and quicker. But new players won't be able to do that. So the new character Orisa, I welcome her as a person who plays a lot of tanks, a lot of tank class characters. Even though like I can't play Roadhog, I used to play Zarya. I don't know why I just suddenly can't play her. I think it's her workaround where they changed how her gravitons build up on her body works. How they reduce the amount you get from the shields, and it messes with me. So I'm gonna relearn her. But I can definitely see myself picking up Orisa, and oddly enough, during the PTR, I kind of goofed around because Orisa got picked a lot. So I said, okay, well, I'm usually a tank, but this is PTR. PTR stats don't transfer over. So I'm going to play a healer, and normally I would default to Zenyatta, but I picked up Lucio. I'm thinking I'm going to main him as a healer. So when someone wants to be Reinhardt, even though me, personally, I don't trust anyone else to be my Reinhardt other than me, unless you can prove it to me. But I think I can be a good Lucio and keep it locked down on points and stuff. I'm going to keep practicing with him, but I think I'm going to start trying to bring him into competitive since it's early Season 4, and I can get a feel for how I need to play him in competitive and readjust. Not that I really care, because I know it's gonna be a while before if ever, I get into like the Grandmaster Diamond tier. But I'm just happy and competitive right now. I mean, I'm not happy that I got bronze, which I'm making a video where me and a buddy of mine did it together, and we did all our placements, and he got silver, but he's never placed before. This is his first season. And I got bronze, and this is actually the second time I've gotten bronze. Last season I got it too, and I had to work my way up back into silver, and I was really pissed about it. And it's all their little new algorithms' fault, but it was really because majority of the games, people threw it, and I didn't realize it until Sombra. There was a Sombra, and I'm gonna specifically show that part. There was a Sombra who threw the game. It didn't become apparent until then that people were throwing their games. And when I went back and I watched it, I still couldn't tell who was throwing it, but they obviously weren't giving their all. I could tell some of them weren't giving it their all because of how they were playing and how they would play sometime and not all the time. But all the throwing nonsense, it's really getting annoying. And it's kind of deterred me a little bit from wanting to care about competitive and just kind of throw my own games, but not to the extent, but like not put all my own effort, but I keep going at it because I usually don't quit. I mean, there have been many times on many different occasions which things were supposed to happen at those points, but they never came to life. And in those situations, I was like the last one to give up hope for the project that we were gonna do regarding Overwatch. But I guess since I'm kind of going rambly, I guess what the recap is, I think Orisa is a nice addition. I also like the play on words of OR15 and then adding an A for Orisa, and then lead speaking it with the 1 and the 5 for an I and an S. So I think that's really neat for her, and I like that the AI for the story that was given to her, it gives her a little personality, and I like that little quirk. I mean, Bastion's just a series of beeps and boops, but Orisa can speak and communicate, and I think that's really nifty. But Orisa's welcome by me as someone who plays a lot of Reinhardt, a lot of Junkrat. I think that she'll make a lot of people happy because it won't be just Reinhardt's in the field anymore, although I'm sticking to Reinhardt personally, and I'm sure Tyradin will, because I watch a lot of Tyradin and he loves Reinhardt. And I study him and I study all his moves. But yeah, Orisa's welcomed, and I hope that her in the future, she can do really great things, and I can't wait to see her out of PTR and wait to play her for reals and competitive, because I'm going to be practicing her a lot when I'm not in the live servers. But until next time, keep those tails wagging. Also, holy shit, it's been a while, and I'm so sorry. I have been busy with a lot of stuff. I've been painting, I've been trying to get into music, I've been trying to do animation, simple stuff here and there, but once I can be speedy with it, you'll all see when it all comes together if I continue to do what I'm doing in the back burner. But see you later.